Hey, DreamWeavers, before we go anywhere today, take a breath with me, because if you're here, listening, nodding, maybe even holding back a tear, you've already said yes to something deeper. This message is not random. It's not a coincidence. It's a soul signal, a sacred reminder. I kept hearing it all day. If you build it, they will come. Now, I know we've all heard that line before. Maybe from a movie. Maybe from someone trying to be inspirational. But today, it felt different. It felt personal. And I believe this message is for you. Because some of you have been silenced. Some of you have been discouraged, belittled, made to second guess your divine assignment. You've been told, this isn't a good idea. Who do you think you are? Someone else is already doing that. But hear me clearly. They said that because they saw your light, because they felt your potential, because your courage triggered something in their fear. And maybe, just maybe, they were jealous. Jealous of the way you dare to dream. Jealous of the way you carry vision in your bones. Jealous of how spirit whispers to you even when no one's watching. You see, we all have something we're meant to build in this life. And that blueprint, it wasn't sent to anyone else. It was sent to you. So today, we're going to explore what it means to build, even when no one claps, even when the path looks foggy, even when the voice of doubt sounds louder than the call. Because the truth is, it's not just fear of failure that holds us back. It's fear of success too. So let's unpack that. Let's reclaim that. Let's walk through it together. Let's begin. The seed you were given is not a mistake. Let me tell you a story. Maybe it'll sound familiar. There's a woman. Let's call her Layla. Layla has a dream, a vision she can't quite explain, but it pulses in her chest like a second heartbeat. She tells a friend about it. Just one. Someone she thought would celebrate her. The friend laughs softly and says, "That sounds ambitious." Layla shrinks just a little. She shelves the idea. A few months go by. Layla sees that same friend launching something eerily similar. Same tone, same words. Even the title is familiar. She doesn't say anything, just smiles, supports her, congratulates her. But something aches. Something sacred feels violated. Layla wonders, was it my fault for sharing? No, baby. It was your gift. And when you're a builder, you're going to birth ideas that others don't have the capacity to hold. But just because someone else can imitate the structure, doesn't mean they can sustain the soul of what you were meant to carry. The seed you were given, it's not a mistake. It's a calling, and only you can build it the way Spirit designed it through you. So if you've ever had someone downplay your dream, copy your concept, or subtly sabotage your spark, know this: they saw your power. They just hoped you wouldn't. But that ends now, because you're remembering, you're reclaiming, you're rising. Let's go deeper. The fear of success, what if it actually works? Most people talk about the fear of failure, but what about the fear of success? Yes, that's real too. Because what happens when it works? What happens when they do come? What happens when your voice gets louder? Your name gets shared. Your vision starts to expand faster than you imagined. For many of us, success feels like a risk of being seen, a risk of being misunderstood, a risk of outgrowing people we love. We ask ourselves, what if I can't handle it? What if I change and people leave me? What if I succeed and still feel empty? And maybe the biggest one of all, what if I become who I was meant to be and I don't recognize myself anymore? Wow, that's a mouthful. Let that land. But here's the truth, Dreamweaver. Success doesn't make you unlovable. It doesn't make you unreachable. It doesn't make you arrogant. What success really does is reflect back to you who you already were, before the world told you to shrink. It's not the spotlight that changes you. It's the permission you finally give yourself to shine. So if you've been afraid to launch, to share, to build, because you're scared of how big it could get, breathe. Spirit is not setting you up to abandon yourself. Spirit is setting you up to embody yourself. And trust me, the people who truly love your essence, they will adjust to your expansion. And if they can't, they were never aligned with your future in the first place. Both fear of failure and fear of success can feel the same in the body. Tight chest, shallow breath, restless sleep, but they come from very different places. The fear of failure says, what if I try and it doesn't work? What if I look foolish? What if I prove the doubters right? It's rooted in shame, in rejection, in the memory of falling, and being laughed at instead of lifted. But the fear of success, that's quieter, trickier. It whispers, what if I actually make it and then can't sustain it? What if people expect more from me than I can give? What if I lose myself in the doing and forget who I am? One fear keeps you small, the other keeps you stuck. But both are liars, because you are not fragile. You are not fake. You are not destined to break once the blessings arrive. You are equipped for the vision Spirit gave you. You were chosen to carry this light, because it already lives inside you. And even if you stumble, that's not failure. That's learning. That's recalibrating. That's refinement. You don't have to be perfect to begin. You just have to be willing. So whether it's fear of falling or fear of flying, remember this. The dream doesn't need you to be fearless. It just needs you to show up. Let's bring this message together with the cards I pulled for you, Dreamweaver, because Spirit doesn't lie. And what came through is clear. Strength reversed. This card in reverse is a whisper from your soul. A reminder that somewhere along the line, you were made to feel weak. You were told not to rock the boat, not to shine too bright, not to trust your own power. But here's the truth. You are not weak. They just wanted you to believe you were. Why? Because if you ever realized how powerful you really are, their illusion of control would crumble. Strength reverse says, your softness is not a weakness. It's your magic. And your roar, it's sacred. It's time to find it again. This card is about the chaos that happens when people rush in without alignment. You've had others try to confuse you, speaking over you, doubting your pace, mocking your process. But Spirit says, you don't have to move fast. You have to move true. There's a difference between being busy and being in flow. Let the noise fall away. You don't need anyone else's timeline. You are not late. Four of Pentacles. This card speaks of holding on tightly, fear of loss, fear of change, and sometimes fear of stepping outside what's known. You may be clinging to comfort zones because you're afraid that if you let go, you'll fall, but you won't. You'll fly. It's okay to want stability, but don't let the illusion of safety keep you from your sacred expansion. Spirit is inviting you to trust. Open your hands. Release the tight grip. There's more waiting for you than you can see right now. The Chariot bottom of the deck energy. And now we bring it home. The Chariot is movement, victory, divine propulsion. This isn't the time to sit back and hope things change. This is the time to partner with Spirit, to co-create, to initiate, to build. You're not here to follow. You're here to lead. You're not here to doubt. You're here to decide. You're not here to beg. You're here to become. With the Chariot underneath it all, this is your sign to charge forward. The confusion, the jealousy, the smallness, leave it. Because when Spirit says move, you move. And when Spirit says build, you lay the first brick. You are protected. You are propelled. You are powerful. So let's build it. Let them watch. Let them come. Let's keep going. So what do you do with all this energy, this clarity, this sacred fire? You start small, but you start Spirit-led. Here's how to lay your first brick. Ask Spirit for clarity. Sit in silence. Journal. Light a candle. Ask, what do you want to build through me? Don't rush the answer. It may come as a whisper, a dream, a repeated sign. Write the vision down, even if it's messy, even if it doesn't all make sense yet. Document the download. Every builder begins with a blueprint. Choose the first actionable step, not the biggest one, just the first one. Buy the domain. Make the phone call. Design the outline. Say the prayer. Start something. Protect the vision. Not everyone deserves early access. Guard the dream while it's tender. Share it with those who water you, not those who compete with you. Create ritual around the work. Make space for it. Light your candle before you write. Set intentions before meetings. Bless your tools. Invite Spirit into every detail. Build with love, not proving energy. You're not here to prove anyone wrong. You're here to prove your soul right. Celebrate the invisible progress. Not all building happens above ground. Some roots grow in silence. Celebrate what's forming in the unseen. Remember, you're not building for applause. You're building because your soul said yes, before the world ever understood. Let's keep rising. Journal prompts for the builder within. Take a moment to sit with your heart, your pen, and your truth. Let these prompts open a door to what you're here to build. What dream or vision keeps returning to me even when I try to ignore it? When have I been silenced or discouraged, and how did that shape my beliefs about what I'm capable of? What fears come up when I imagine myself fully succeeding? Who benefits from me staying small, and what would shift if I stopped making myself smaller to fit them? What would my life look like if I trusted spirit and took one small, consistent step each day toward building? What do I need to let go of in order to make room for this next version of me? How can I support and protect my vision while it's still growing roots? These questions aren't meant to rush you. They're here to reconnect you to your voice, to your knowing, to your soul's design. Let the answers rise gently. There's no deadline on your becoming. Let's keep building together. Thank you for being here, for receiving this message, for honoring the voice inside you that says, it's time. If this spoke to your soul, I invite you to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone you love, someone who may need a reminder that their dream is sacred too. And if you're ready to go even deeper into your own healing, your divine vision, and your spiritual journey, I'm gifting something special to the DreamWeavers community. To celebrate your growth and courage, I'm offering my Empress Rising personalized ritual and vision board journal, free to my early YouTube subscribers. Now through the end of April, what you'll receive: a PDF journal customized to your birthday and energy, journal prompts, vision board layout, affirmations, and moon cycle check-ins, a 3-card tarot reading video made just for you. How to claim yours: subscribe to this channel. Email me info in the description box with your full name, one question you want clarity on, your birth date and time if known. Within a few days, I'll send you your personalized journal and video reading to guide you into this new season. This is my thank you for believing in this space and for choosing yourself. So check the description box, send your email, and let's co-create something magical together. Until next time, stay soft, stay radiant, and remember, you're not behind. You're becoming. You're not too late. You're right on time. You're not alone on this path. You're part of a movement. You're part of a family. You are a dream weaver. Let's keep weaving that dream together.